Hello everybody! So today I am very excited because I was just sent a big box full of crazy looking berries from Matt and Megan in Seattle. They sent me some stuff way back, episode 350 or something, and now they sent me a whole lot more. They just opened an online nursery, wanderlustnursery.com, so check it out. There's a link in the description below. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later, but right now let's hop into some berries. This one here is the Darwin berry. These were named after Charles Darwin because he was the first to make this berry known to the Western world. It has, however, been something that was consumed by prehistoric people. Even though it has some fame, not everybody likes it. This is invasive in New Zealand. In New Zealand, this thing was planted in people's gardens and it got carried out by birds and then ended up taking over large stretches of land. Matt, who sent these to me, said that they remind him of Oregon grape, and they look a little bit like that too, so I wonder if there's reason for that. They are a little bit different looking because they have these tiny little things sticking out of the bottom. They're kind of adorable. That's pretty good. These taste similar to Oregon grape, which means they taste a little bit like grape, but not entirely. It's like it has some compounds that a grape has, but not all of them. See that black dot on my finger? That is one of the seeds. It's kind of like half moon shaped, so it's kind of an interesting looking seed, and a little bit big. Like they're not super tiny, like you definitely notice them while you're eating them. The seeds are not super tasty. They are a little bit woody, so I'm like eating them and kind of like gumming at them so I don't break into those seeds. And when I do that, flavor is really tasty. It tastes somewhere between a grape and a blueberry. And it has a little bit of like a wild taste to it, like a little herbaceousness to it. Like you were to eat some berries but get some of the berry leaves in your mouth at the same time. I think this is something that eating out of hand, it's maybe not the best way to do it, but it'd be really good to make a juice out of. If you were to take like a whole bunch of these and like press them, and get those seeds out of there and the stems out of there, what you'd be left with is like a really nice juice that would be like something kind of like a little bit like a rough blueberry juice or a rough like grape juice, but rough in a good way. You know, if you forage fruit, it has like a nice flavor to it because like there's like these little bonus flavors in there that kind of perk it up a little bit. I think having things that are too clean tasting gets kind of boring. So having like a little bit of herbal taste in it, like almost like if you were to mix some basil or some oregano into a juice. I mean, it seems maybe kind of weird, but it adds like a little extra, little something to it, a little something nice. Gives it a little bit more complexity. The tartness of this is, I don't know, like maybe like 3, 4. Something like that. It's not as much as an orange. There's like a little bit of bite, but not that much. The Oregon grape, which this reminds me of, that was like way up there. That was like an 8 or something. You would definitely need to dilute that. This one does not need any dilution. Like you can make a juice or a jam out of this and not need to really like water it down. If anything, you might want to add some lemon juice to it. The sweetness on it is like a 5 or a 6. It's around the sweetness of an apple. Actually, now that I'm eating it and thinking about it, it almost has a little bit of like a Macintosh apple flavor. So it's got like a little touch of like an apple taste, a touch of blueberry taste, and a touch of grape flavor. So yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Very complex taste, but it's like a flavor that you would recognize, but with a little additional complexity to it, and that's always a fun thing. I think that's all I have to say about it, though. So I want to thank again Matt and Megan for sending this to me. Check out their nursery. If you grow plants, they have a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of things that I have reviewed on my channel. So check out the link in the description below. It's wanderlustnursery.com, I believe. And the next episode will be something else that they sent me. So stay tuned at the end of this video for a preview of that, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, you may want to check out the video that is below me right now. That should be good too. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, it is a huge help to my channel, so please do consider subscribing or clicking that bell. That does something too. Not sure what it is. Also, check out the description below. There's all sorts of other things I have going on. I don't even know anymore. But guys, I will see you next time. Take care.